describe the tainted candidates.
Then paragraph 363(4) was considered.
Now,
Yes.
persons who have been tainted outside the panel, we are not persons tainted after the expiry of the panel, who are working and who will be participating.
That the probable tainted.
My humble submission is it is not the probable, my lord. This interpretation has been made by the division bench, not challenged, binding upon them.
Can just 1 minute I will.
And persons who have submitted blank OMR.
OMR mismatch tainted.
I'll be joining.
Please,
an
just-
issue. I'll be joining an
Because
issue.
OMR mismatch tainted. OMR has been
Blank OMR.
fraudulently has been done.
Blank OMR.
Third OMR blank is also tainted. In addition to that, this is also there. They
That
are
might be
tainted.
their term.
I mean, tainted is a broad term.
Yes,
Yes.
because these are what court is saying, that paragraph 363, or the main paragraph of judgment dated 22nd April 2024 of the division bench, where it is stated that there are 3 categories of tainted, that is the probable categories, not all categories.
My humble
Not all
submission-
categories.
That's your
My
law.
It is
humble
not- it is
submission
not
is this is
possible-
the interpreted by the
possible
division.
to pinpoint all the categories of
Division
tainted.
bench has
Find
pinpointed.
that from the division bench, when the bench presided by Justice Basa, and also the Supreme Court, the tainted candidate in one case, it has been given the
দেখিয়েছি।
chart has been given. OMR. These are on the basis of the CBI, right?
Yes.
These are all tainted. Second is beyond the panel who have been taken. Oh, yes,
I have.
rank jumping. I was forgotten one. Rank
No,
jumping was also.
I am not
tainted.
rank jumping. I have shown the list of
Yes,
rank
sir,
jumping.
Rank jumping was also tainted. Rank jumping was also tainted.
Persons who had been appointed outside the panel.
What I am
expiry
saying,
of the panel.
in addition, these are the.
My lord, outside
These
the
are-
panel includes rank jumping.
It cannot be.
That is
said-
the
It cannot be said. OMR mismatch is not tainted.
Now,
Blank OMR is not tainted. But OMR mismatch is.
Blank OMR is tainted.
Had also submitted blank OMR.
Yes,
Blank
we are
OMR
not
is
blank OMR.
classified as tainted
But-
under paragraph 363(4).
Yes,
Not
not
blank
that is.
OMR.
But here, what you want to say that we are not.
Mr. Lahiri wants to say that there are only 3 categories of tainted candidates.
No.
Under paragraph 363(4). What are those categories? Candidates appointed beyond the panel, candidates appointed outside the panel, and candidates who
Expired.
submitted blank OMR.
But then in that case, OMR mismatch is not.
blank OMR and OMR
But
mismatch is
OMR,
totally different.
OMR mismatch
OMR
is not.
mismatch is of 1 marks also.
OMR
I'll show.
mismatch is the greatest tainted candidates. Everything has been fallen because of the OMR mismatch.
Now, my lord, I'll show
OMR
your
mismatch
lordship.
is the. And
But may I complete, my lord? Our
particular
senior friend will
paragraph-
get, my lord.
Mr. Light, this is not nothing to be talked much. We are also facing the courts also. Let me very clear. We are treating them as a tainted. We are treating them as a
But
tainted.
persons who are supposed to be treated as tainted is not being treated as
that
tainted.
You challenge that.
I have challenged here,
Let them
here
party.
and now, here and
Let
now.
them party and come back. Then we will see
In
to
the
that.
in
Without-
neither of the
Well, anyway,
litigations.
Now, my lord,
Lordship would-
yesterday
Lordship
also,
is-
my lord, yesterday, although I was not there, I have received the instructions from my advocate on record. Yesterday also, one of the matter was taken up, and other petitions have been dismissed. One there we have said, they have shown. It will be very clear to your lordship if I say that there are mismatching of the list of the tainted and a CBI list, which we have said the list which has been published by the SSC, that they were all appointed, right? And the difference between that, they are also tainted. We are also cancelling their admit cards also. And we have said also there may be some, beloved, everything is not filtered at 5 lakhs applications are there. It may not, but ultimately, if anyone is there, we'll cancel. And because this is the order of your lordship's order, which has been upheld,
That is
they
what I'm
cannot
saying.
be treated. They cannot be accepted at all.
That is what I'm.
This, even if I miss anywhere, let's assume, if I miss anywhere, that yeah, I'm missing, he has got it.
At the time of verification.
At the time of verification, I will do it.
But that is what I'm saying. If I appear in the examination,
If you appear in the examination, Supreme Court.
kindly
will throw you
cancels
back
me. Kindly
in
cancel.
Jamuna.
I will get an opportunity. I want to go to Jamuna.
You
I
know,
want to go to, but after appearing in the examinations, not like this.
come
No, if I miss examination manual, I will not be able to appear. 156 has not been accepted.
Yes.
156 has not been accepted.
See, below.
156 has not been accepted.
Table 1.
Let us, yes, see.
Just a minute.
156 of the writ petition.
Supreme Court order. Lordship is taking the Supreme Court order. Paragraph.
3rd April 2025 order.
Yes, yes.
Yes. 156 মানে second volume হবে.
Paragraph,
Paragraph 25, page 150.
just a minute.
First similar, in the written submission filed on behalf of WPSSC in this court, two tables have been furnished. Table 1 pertains to candidates who are.
Just a minute, just a minute.
Lordship kindly sees these are the
Yeah,
submissions
Mr.
which have been
25.
recorded.
But in the written submission filed on behalf of the WPSSC in this court, two tables have been furnished. Table 1 pertains to candidates who earlier jumped rank, were appointed despite not being in panel. The details are assistant is 74 rank jump, out of panel but still appointed at 111. Assistant teacher for class 11, 12, 20, out of panel but still appointed 18. Well, this is the 9 and 10, that's the written answer. Then table 2 fund is the WSC for candidates who are appointed by manipulating the OMR state. Table 2 is as under.
Table 2, assistant teachers plus.
OMR score mismatch per CBI made.
Where you are getting the manipulating this? Yes.
Yes. Who are appointed by manipulating the OMR states.
But these are the submissions.
No.
I'll show. These have not been accepted.
What is tainted?
Kindly sees paragraph 28.
Therefore, kindly see and answer 952. Then assistant teacher, candidate who are appointed, I will not show. Assistant teacher for class 9 answer. Then in another it is a filed on behalf of in this court, it is claimed that on further verification, the following details of the candidates who either jumped rank or were appointed despite not being in the panel came to rank. Rank jump 74, loss of particular.
Table 2.
Next.
Paragraph 26.
Paragraph 26. 26. Table A, table B.
Yes. Yes.
Therefore, these are tainted. But why the Supreme Court has said all tainted
Kindly
teachers
reads.
should be
Kindly reads.
removed.
Kindly reads on.
Just 1 minute.
Yes.
আমি অনেক কোন
No, back second. I understand. I know.
3 minutes. Therefore, these
শেষ তো হবেই।
all were terminated. Number 1. Then the Supreme Court will file the applications for all. Both file the applications for group 910. 910 is C and SC. Supreme Court has said, we are allowing you to keep this for the timing. Number 1, up to 31st December, you have to complete the examination. Number 2, no tainted candidates should be allowed to appoint. First, he has not challenged the termination. Second, he has not
There is no termination as such. As of today.
Cancellation of appointment.
There is nothing.
By Supreme Court order.
Nothing. That is by Supreme Court. Thereafter, it has not been indicated to us. Where is the cause of action? How will I come and say?
Don't come. Don't be excited.
In this matter, don't raise your voice.
Second, my lord, second
He
is
was my leader. He knows everything.
Lordship has already pointed out, you have not been allowed to join. After 31st December, why did you not?
Where is that order that candidate 17th? This is 17th April.
17th April is page 175.
170.
75.
170.
Now, my lord, before going there, kindly come
Yes,
to
yes, just a minute.
page paragraph 20.
সারাদিন শুনবে বলুন।
না 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 একটা কিছু না আমি শেষ করব বলেই দিয়েছে শুনুন
May I read it, madam? We are inclined to accept it. 175.
17th April order.
17, page 175.
Yes. The examination and the entire recruitment process shall be completed by 31st December.
31st December 20.
Then paragraph 3, the state government and the applicant.
The transfer shall file the respective evidence by 31st May 2001. Enclosed is there. Copy of the advertisement for the place recruitment as well as the civil therefore so as to ensure completion of the recruitment process by 31st December 2000. In case the advertisement is not published by transfer are not filed by the court, they will have to put it order to the pass the clarify this order cannot be read as a conferring any place. We are not inclined to accept the prayer in the present
TD.
application.
TD
No, no. Oh.
But where is the,
Yes, sir. We are inclined to accept at the top line of the order or of the order, first beginning. We are not inclined to accept the prayer made in the present application so far as written not found to be tainted, subject to the following. And last,
so this is the prayer made by the West Bengal Board of Secondary Education,
board.
yes
permitting them to, permitting the untainted to work.
Now,
That was accepted.
everyone, they filed an application to allow everyone. Board Supreme Court has said no. Kindly come to the last lines. We have
that is CD that is CD that is CD
to pass this order in respect of action not found to be tainted in that student undergoing study.
Which paragraph?
Last part one. Page 176.
That is in connection with Group C, Group D.
No, after that. What has prompted us to pass this order? In respect of the assistant teachers.
Just it. Place it, which paragraph?
Just come to 176. That's why come to 176.
This, you are on the order date 17th April 2025, passed on miscellaneous application 709 of 2025.
Yes.
Which paragraph you are relying upon?
Let this page kindly come to next page.
Yes.
176.
There are 1, 2, 3, 4 paragraphs.
After that, we clarify that these orders cannot be read as a confirming any special right or advantage on the associate teacher in so far as the press recruitment process is concerned. That is untainted. Then we are not inclined to accept the prayer in the present application so far as non-teaching posts in Group C and D are concerned as the number of appointees specifically found to be tainted in the said group is substantially high. And secondly, what has prompted to us to pass this order in respect of assistant teachers not found to be tainted is that students undergoing study presently should not suffer on account of the lack of teachers and a lackness and failure, which have resulted in the order passed by this court.
So that after this this observation, we were not permitted. After this observation, you were not permitted. After this observation, you were not permitted to
no my lord
to work till
I am not my lord.
which goes to show that you are considered as tainted.
that is my lord, that is the interpretation. We have not been informed of anything.
Yes.
We have not been informed. This is for the first time it appears that our names have been my lord, taken into account. Now, my lord, and Mr. Bandyopadhyay has shown, my lord, paragraph 25 kindly comes to paragraph 28 of that Supreme Court. That your lordship is seeing the Supreme Court from your lordship's brief, my lord. Your lordship's brief, my lord. Your lordship is having Supreme Court alada kore. Yes, that one.
Yes,
Supreme.
there are only 363 is paragraph.
Yeah, now, my lord, no, not 360. The Honorable Supreme Court judgment, main judgment.
Yes,
Paragraph 28. Kindly see paragraph 28. Because Mr. Bandyopadhyay has shown, my lord, these submissions, which starts from paragraph 25. Submissions, the charts. Now, in view of the fact that the charts were contradicting and the charts have been subsequently improved and all these things, that is the finding of the Supreme Court. Kindly sees what the Supreme Court holds. Paragraph 27. From that, at this stage, we would like to kindly skips paragraph 28 at internal page 31 of the judgment. I'm sorry, Malad, I'm traveling with your Lordship, Malad.
Yes, paragraph 20.
We may have accepted this argument
Yes.
if WBSSC had the original physical OMR sheets or the mirror copies of the OMR sheets. So the previous arguments are not being accepted. Chart also. However, WBSSC accepts that they do not have the physical OMR sheets as they were destroyed in terms of Rule 21 of the classes such and such, which required retention of OMR sheets for only 1 year. Rule 21 of the such and such, it is quoted. Thereafter, admittedly, the OMR sheets who have been applied for non-teachings. I'm keeping that relates to non-teaching. Thereafter, paragraph 30. Moreover, given that the recruitment process was ongoing even after 1 year validity period of the panel, there is no justification for destruction of OMR sheets. It is apparent that the time period specified in Rule 21 was coincide with the time period specified for validity of the panel. Further, WBSSC did not maintain the mirror copies of the OMR sheets in their computer records. Thus, the destruction of the physical OMR sheets and the failure to maintain scanned images of the OMR sheets are significant factors which were rightly taken into consideration by the High Court. We concur. Thereafter, paragraph 31 that I have already placed, WBSSC has also tried to justify the extension of the term of the panel as noted above. The term period of 1 year specified in such and such for destruction of OMR sheets coincides. There is no doubt that the counseling process and the appointments made to the post of assistant teachers were made after the expiry of panel. That matter I have indicated to your Lordship what is the list that they have given before the division bench. They have not been put in the tainted list. It is illegal. This is illegal and contrary to the rules. Reliance on the orders stroke judgments of the High Court in stray cases of rank jumping, where the High Court directed to appoint candidates after the expiry of validity panel, would not have any significance. So therefore, Supreme Court deprecates the persons who have been appointed after expiry of the panel, and the list is there before a Lordship, and I can substantiate at least one candidate, and I can substantiate the entire list. None of the names of this list who have been appointed in the 8th round of counseling, which was held on 3rd August 2020, have been included in the tainted list, and we are outside. We have been included.
Yes. Yes, that's all.
Now, my lord, kindly, this list I have shown to you.
Yes, yes, Mr. Sen.
And my lord, another point.
Yes.
1%, my lord, another my lord, item number 4 is different. Kindly, my lord, takes up item number 4. Item number 4. 7 and 4 is on the same. Kindly gives me 1 minute time. I'll place item number 4 because there the affidavit of the SSC says in the first round of litigation that these persons are not tainted. It says I'll rely upon that one. 19. That is also 4 is also 19. And the only distinction feature between 910 and 1112 is in 910 the OMRs were published. But in 1112, the OMRs were directed to be published by the Honorable Justice Abhijit Gangopadhyay. We moved, my lord, an intra-court appeal that was stayed, and the Honorable Supreme Court directed that only the names will be published, the OMRs. So the 1112 candidate, as of today, do not know what is their OMRs. There is a direction in the Honorable Division Bench presided over Justice Devanshu Basak judgment to publish the OMRs.
item number 7 is relating to 910. Basically, points are same. What your lordship is interpreting, paragraph 363 of the division bench order. Your lordship's view is that that is only illustrative. That is not exhaustive. But I would like to just read paragraph 363 with the Supreme Court judgment to show that that 3 becomes exhaustive because of only the fact that the Supreme Court was of the view that there was no original MR sheet. Also, OMR sheet, there was no original which was, and the originals were destroyed. So therefore it was not, and there were several disputes raised with regard to the scan and the mirror copies.
Yes.
So therefore it cannot be said with certainty that other irregularities concerning the OMR sheet. So therefore what could be said is that blank OMR sheet. That is something which is conclusive to make it within the category of tainted. But whether the other irregularities relating to the OMR sheet will also fall within the tainted category, for that one has to come to a conclusive conclusion. Yes, this is the copy which is produced in the original, or it is exact copy of the original.
Your whether the petition is working,
No, December 31. That is
not
there.
working.
Not working.
So what steps you did?
But that I understand. But here, my lord,
No. What you understand? Why steps were not taken?
yes, well, that is what I wanted to answer, my lord. Your lordship.
That
see,
others are permitted. Why you are not permitted?
but that I was not part of the Supreme Court.
No, that is not
judgment at that point
required.
of
You are
time.
not part of. When you are not permitted to work till 31st of December, you should have approached the authority for taking steps. That why I am being
But
not.
that
I am not being permitted to work till 31st
because then they will show that this
31st of December 2025.
that the Supreme Court ordered that is going to be cited.
Yes, so therefore you are being treated as untainted from the after the list was prepared containing names who are permitted to work till 31st December.
Well, that this does not categorize or segregate the
It
tainted
goes
or
to show that
untainted.
you are being treated as tainted candidate.
Well, your lordship will kindly
Only those candidates who are treated as only those candidates who are treated as untainted were permitted till 31st of December in terms of the order dated 17th of April.
Well, with the greatest of respect, well, that division, if it was already possible, then the Supreme Court would not
For that, Mr.
would
Sen,
not have cancelled the entire process.
there was no requirement to wait till publication of this list.
No, because I have already got the admit card. Before publication of the list, they treated me as untainted, and they gave me the admit card. So then, my lord, where is my cause of action? Very well, I was not working, but provision was made for appearance in the next exam, next recruitment process. I was allowed to participate in the next recruitment. Admit card is already given. Well, how will I know that a different list of untainted and tainted will now be segregation?
Approach the Supreme Court in an IA in a pending matter.
Well, kindly.
Since Supreme Court is in session
No,
of the
well,
matter,
now, my lord,
why court will consider?
therefore, my lord, now comes the balance of convenience, my lord. Your lordship will see if the exam is on Sunday. So, my lord, if even after the exam, my fate can be decided. Even after the exam, my fate can be decided. My answer may not be considered or whatever. But today, if a firm decision is taken without there being active segregation of this distinction of tainted and untainted, then, my lord, my right will be lost forever.
Yes.
There is a question of balance of convenience. But here, my lord, that is why I just want to refer to 363, why that is exhaustive. That is exhaustive because of the Supreme Court judgment. My lord, just the paragraphs which Mr. Lahiri has placed, my lord, that is extremely relevant. My lord, kindly just see once, my lord. Your lordship kindly sees paragraph.
Yes, that has been placed. I have
No,
seen.
I am not on that. I am
That has
saying,
been placed.
I am therefore saying that Supreme Court definitely came to the conclusion that first of all, there is destruction of original. Second, whatever copy is being produced, there is substantial cloud. If there was no substantial cloud, then
So in your case, admit cards were issued, then thereafter you were enlisted as tainted.
My case also.
thereafter I have been enlisted as
Cancelled.
and as a yes, admit card has been cancelled. Cancelled. Has been cancelled. That is what I have challenged here, my lord.
I have not shown the cancellation of the admit cards. I can show it in the cancellation screenshot.
Is any addition by anybody?
Item number
I rest my submission.
this candidate can you make some this particular Malord teacher was Malord working and her services were not terminated entire but has been terminated pursuant to order of the Honorable Supreme Court. In that matter, Malord, an affidavit was
Order of
filed
the
by the
Supreme Court 3rd of April.
Yes. Not working after 3rd of April. Now, page 62 is the affidavit which has been filed by the SSC before the single bench, which ultimately went to the Supreme Court. There, the SSC has said, but what the mismatch of marks, my lord, were there in respect of this particular candidate was to the tune of only 1 mark. The OMR sheet, if evaluated, would come to say 20. I have been given would come to 19. I have been given 20. That is the only 1 mark. The SSC said in respect of this particular candidate kindly comes to, may I just place paragraph 63, page 63, first paragraph. Second paragraph. Secondly, in respect of
Your that writ petition.
of yes, item number 4, madam. But this was never placed nowhere in the previous rounds of litigations. Those are matter on the points of principle.
এই দাও তো page
Supreme Court annex only this. Now, my lord, page 63. This is the affidavit in respect of 910 candidates. Shubhamoy Bhuiya was the 910 candidate, one of the 910 my lord, writ petitions where it was been heard before the Honorable Justice, my lord, Vishwajit Basu. This affidavit was placed
this is item number 4.
4. Yes.
Page 63.
Page 62 is the affidavit. I will be placing from page 63 and 64. The order, by an order dated 6th February, the court was the commission was directed, page 63 it is recorded, on 6/2/2000
Affidavit by whom?
by the SSC.
Yes.
On 6/2/2023, in course of the hearing the instant writ petition, the court was pleased to direct learned advocate appearing on behalf of the commission to file a report in the form of affidavit to the modality to be adapted by the commission to exercise its powers under Rule 17 of the such and such.
Here no admit card was issued.
Yes.
Here no admit card was issued.
Yes, admit card issued, cancel. All matters. Admit card issued, cancel.
All matters.
All matters. Admit, I can show one of the screenshots. I have not shown before, Lordship. I will show one of the screenshots. Here, that is February 2023. Why it was directed? Why you have not?
Which paragraph you are reading?
Paragraph 3. To give the background. Why this affidavit has been given. I'm sorry, ma'am. I'll just skip over I'll come to the relevant part. This is only to give the background, since your Lordship is reading each and every paragraph. Rule 17 was the rule which empowers the SSC to withdraw the recommendation even after the appointment. That was issues with regard to Rule 17, and subsequently now the issue has been settled. It has not been settled, though it has not been taken up. The Supreme Court had directed this Honorable Court to settle. This Honorable Court didn't settle it. We have gone to the Supreme Court and lost, so therefore no point. Now, kindly comes to paragraph 4. In reply to the above, I submit as follows regarding the steps contemplated to deal with the candidate under such and such. Firstly, it is respectfully submitted that the marks of 15 candidates were increased by 1 mark in compliance with order of the Honorable Court, which I am not. Next is the category where I will fall. Secondly, in respect of 937 candidates, it is found that the marks difference vary from 1 to 53. Considering the large number of cases to be handled, it is respectfully submitted that SSC proposes to move from the most palpable severe irregularities to the least severities. That is, from the case where the marks difference is 53 to the case where the marks difference is 1. 1 is the petitioner before lordship. In the latter case, it is respectfully submitted that the further due diligence is called for and SSC will deal with such cases at the end. So therefore,
The marks difference ranging from 53 to 1.
1. Now kindly comes to page 76. Yes. Affidavit of the SSC before the division bench. This is the affidavit that I have shown your lordship. This is also annexed here.
But somehow the issue has to be put to an end.
Yes, it has to be
So
put to an end.
therefore today,
Allows me to participate and says that even
therefore
if you are
today, when
appointed,
the Supreme Court has said and the Commission has issued a list, and the issue is in session of the Supreme Court, at this stage, court is not inclined to
I
interfere
understand.
with this.
I understand your lordship's binding, but balance of confidence. I
The
will
entire
go out.
now the court, in that event, if I accept your contention, these 2018 candidates who were enlisted as tainted, one after another, all their credibility
There
has
are
to be
categories.
considered.
But
It's not
this
possible. at this
exercise
stage.
has to be
Sorry.
considered at one stage or not. This
Yes,
exercise has not been done. And 1 point ballot, I have missed ballot. Ballot 116 ballot.
Just one point.
Yes.
But only, sir, hold on, এক second, এমনিতে হারিয়ে দিচ্ছে দাঁড়াও।
না রেকর্ড জাস্ট আমার রেকর্ডটা দরকার আলটিমেটলি সুপ্রিম কোর্টে যাবে তখন আমাকে
না, না, আমি
ইউ আর দেয়ার ইউ ডিডন্ট আর্গু মিস্টার বন্দ্যোপাধ্যায় নো নো মানে one question is this Miller.
Yes.
According to CBI report it is a case of mismatch right since it is a case of mismatch we have
OMR mismatch.
OMR mismatch. That OMR mismatch, that is the reason we have treated him as a tainted. Number one. Number two, if his submission is accepted, can you see, according to OMR marks, according to image received from CBI, then it is 34, right? And server
In
marks,
whose case? 34?
it is this case. Server marks was,
not in this case, 7.
I am according to your case.
মানে প্রথমটা আমি
I mean, rank four, I am talking.
4-1 এক মার্কস সম্পাগস্ত, হ্যাঁ সম্পর্ক বলুন, হ্যাঁ সম্পর্ক।
If his contention is accepted, then cutoff mark will be 68, so that he can call in the interview. And if CPI is accepted, then his cutoff, his mark is 67, he will not come, at all will not be called. First thing, later, am I clear to Lord says that I am treating everyone, if they mismatch 1, 2, 3, it doesn't matter to me. CBI has said it's a mismatch, I am treating him tainted. I am treating him tainted. That on the basis of the CBI. Number two, even if his argument is accepted, then even then he cannot be allowed to by the court because CBI marks has to be taken into account. Then he is not coming to the cutoff. One less one cutoff.
চার্জশিট ballot CBI has said
Yes,
something
please.
else.
CBI is saying that it's mismatch. You are
I
treating
am
it as
accepting
mismatch.
it's a mismatch.
That OMR mismatch.
OMR mismatch.
Then what on cutoff marks? What is your submission?
Cutoff marks, my lord. First of all, if it is a mismatch, let's assume that he is more than the cutoff marks. Even in that case, I will treat him as tainted. His case is 1 number difference, right? He is saying whatever the number 1, if his 1 number is taken, then he is coming to the cutoff mark. If the CBI number is taken, then he is less than cutoff mark, 1 number.
No, ballot.
Because I have
Way
way.
above.
Can you record this?
Way
And
above.
when it will go to Supreme Court, then I have Supreme Court will
Way above, way above.
In case of suppose there are 50 candidates. In case of all candidates, these separate facts are to be narrated.
No, I don't think so. Malad,
Has to
kindly
be, has
see.
to be.
No,
At one point,
my submission is this. What is his submission? My
Has to-
submission is very clear. My submission is
justice will be done.
if is a mismatch is there, whether you have got 100 or you have got 50, it is immaterial to me. You may be brilliant, but mismatch is there. CBI is giving you the report is a mismatch. Finished. I am treating him as mismatch. Tainted.
Now regarding cutoff marks, please repeat your submission.
Lord, what is saying,
Page
That
56.
if suppose a cutoff marks is 50,
if his contention is taken, the Lord is এখন আবার travel করে এলো।
এই যে এখানে দেখো না, এই তো লাগিয়ে রেখেছি আমি রাহুল, এটা দেখিয়ে বল, এইখানে লেখা আছে তো, এই যে আমার নাম্বার শম্পা ঘোষ,
তো ছেড়ে দে। মানে
এইখানে
leave aside,
88
no, because I have to, in that I have to file an affidavit.
That's what I'm saying.
Leave aside. Kindly record my submission that his case, I am, since it is mismatch, whatever the number he has got, it doesn't matter to me. It's a mismatch. CBI has given the report. I am treating you as a tainted.
1 marks mismatch is
Well, anyway, that is I
alleged, and that is also a question was erroneously made. They have said in the RTI application that there may be two provable
first
answers.
matter ওটা দাও।
Well, let us be very clear. Let me very clear to your lordship. Let me very clear to
সাত
your lordship.
সাত সাত এটা চার সাত
Let me very clear to
ওটা
you.
এখানে রাখো ওটা সরিয়ে
সোমনাথ,
নিও না,
সোমনাথ।
ওটা ওখানে রাখো
সোমনাথ,
We are proceeding on the
ফার্স্ট ও প্লেস করলো ওইটা দাও
সোমনাথ,
we are
20
proceeding on the basis of the CBI
861,
report.
20861.
We don't have much discretion to do. We don't have much discretion to do. We are proceeding on the basis of the CBI report. Whatever the CBI has given the report, and on that basis, Lord, the entire proceeding has been done. This court, Supreme
Now
Court,
today, if you enter into the, if you make submission inviting the court to enter into the issue of cutoff marks, then I need to give direction for filing it.
but
Then I need to give direction for filing affidavit.
my lord, what I am submitting,
It is there in the Supreme Court
But
order,
if I-
Sonali Das order. Supreme Court has said that everyone has to be, it has to be heard.
no, Supreme Court order kindly see.
Sonali Das,
Yes, I know that.
I am in Sonali Das category,
No,
33.
No. What has happened in that matter? In that matter, the Sonali Das filed the writ petition prior to the delivery of the judgment and other things.
My case is also that. I have also
You are
filed.
coming with a new writ petition.
No,
Why?
this is the new writ petition. The previous writ petition has not been dismissed and it is in
You have not
petition.
made an application in that writ petition.
Yes, I have made.
Now, Malad, kindly come to page 120.
I know my case, Malad. I know my facts, Malad.
You know, I know. You know. Only I do not.
You know that I know. You know that I know.
You know that I do.
You know that I know. Malad, we have
This is
approached
my
earlier.
submission, kindly record that.
Item number 4, I can show, Malad, we have appeared and my writ petition number will be reflected from the order passed by the Honorable Justice Devanshu Basak
সবকটা
Division.
writ petition এর উপর একসঙ্গে করে দেবে।
And Malad, one page, Malad,
In this writ petition,
page 123, FCBI affidavit, only 20 are blank OMRs.
writ petitions are filed
Big matter.